Ja, goedemorgen. Het is vandaag 6 april, de eerste donderdag van de maand. En voor iedereen die mij hoort, welkom bij de 10e Thuiswinkel webinar. Met vandaag als onderwerp Storytelling out of the box in samenwerking met onze businesspartner Shopware AG. Sinds dit jaar werkt Thuiswinkel met de maandelijkse thema's. Deze maand staat in het teken van de Customer Journey. Nou, wat merk je daarvan? De businesspartners van Thuiswinkel die delen dus deze maand ook hun kennis door middel van blogs en leuke business cases. En als je die niet wil missen, volg dan onze businesspartners op de Business Partner LinkedIn pagina. En leer deze maand wat de laatste trends zijn en ontwikkelingen. En ga direct aan de slag met de bruikbare tips die ze je daar geven. Wat ga je leren vandaag? Welke rol speelt storytelling bij het maken van goede content? Hoe je de juiste emoties kunt overbrengen via content. En je krijgt natuurlijk praktische tips om direct aan de slag te gaan. Dus wil jij weten hoe storytelling jouw webshop verder kan helpen bij het maken van goede content, dan zit je het komende uur goed. Even over het programma. We hebben een programma vandaag van 1 spreker en dat is Jan Koster. En Jan is werkzaam als account executive Benelux bij Shopware AG. En Jan zal jullie meenemen in de wereld van storytelling. Nou, even wat over mezelf. Mijn naam is Arthur Vastenholt, inmiddels 15 jaar actief in de e-commerce industrie, waarvan de laatste 4 of inmiddels 5 jaar zelfs werkzaam bij Thuiswinkel. De webinar van vandaag. Jan doet zijn presentatie in het Engels. Mocht je tijdens het webinar vragen hebben, dan kun je die zoals gebruikelijk gewoon stellen via de chat. Bij voorkeur in het Engels, maar mocht dat niet lukken, dan tik ze dan gewoon in het Nederlands. Dan zal ik ze proberen te vertalen. Nou, aan het eind van de webinar dan, zal ik alle vragen herhalen, zodat Jan deze kan beantwoorden. Nou, wil je deze of een voorgaande webinar een keer terugkijken? Dat kan allemaal. Dat kan gewoon via onze website. Alle webinars zijn gewoon vrij toegankelijk. Je kunt ze ook gewoon vinden via YouTube. Of gewoon via www.thuiswinkel.org/webinars. Welke vind je daar? Dat zijn wat we tot nu toe gedaan hebben. Hoe voorkom je datalekken met ICT-recht? Hoe betreed je als webshop de Duitse markt met Dexport? We hebben er een gedaan over zoekmachine-optimalisatie met EvoWork. Haal meer rendement met Instagram hebben we gehad. Logistiek als marketingtool met JetVerzend. We hebben er een gedaan over privacy en gegevensbescherming met onze eigen organisatie. Klaar om de B2B-markt te betreden met paardenkopen verpakkingen, e-mailmarketing met MailPlus. En de laatste van vorige maand was trends in online betalen die we gedaan hebben met MultiSavePay. Nou, dus mocht er een onderwerp tussen zitten waarvan je denkt van dat wil ik nog wel eens terugkijken, doe dat gerust. Nou, voor wie ons niet kent, Thuiswinkel, wij zijn de belangrijke organisatie voor webwinkels in Nederland. We bestaan inmiddels 15 jaar, we hebben zo'n 2400 aangesloten webshop die ons keurmerk voeren. Nou, waar ken je ons nog meer van? Het congres Shopping Today, het onderzoeksprogramma Shopping Tomorrow, de Thuiswinkel Marktmonitor die jullie 4 keer per jaar ontvangen. Thuiswinkel Review Platform waar zo'n 1000 leden gebruik van maken. We hebben natuurlijk de e-Academy en we hebben de Thuiswinkel Awards die vorige maand weer uitgereikt zijn. En dat eigenlijk. Dan gaan we nou starten met de presentatie van Jan. En dan ga ik Jan even het woord geven. Jan, als het goed is kun je mij horen. En Jan, hoor jij mij?
Ja, daar ben ik.
Oké. Jan, jij kunt starten met jouw presentatie.
Ja, graag. Goedemorgen in de rond. Jan Kusters is mijn naam. Ik ben account executive at Shopware. Ik ga naar het Engelse wisselen, dus mijn Nederlands is niet zo goed. Welcome to a little presentation in cooperation with Thuiswinkel. We are Shopware, and now we'll tell you something about storytelling out of the box. What is Shopware? Shopware is a new player at the Dutch market and some opportunities maybe for you to think about for the future of your e-commerce solution, for the future of your e-commerce projects. So storytelling out of the box, this is the main feature of our little webinar. So I will start with some words about Shopware. So you don't know Shopware, maybe the one or other of you will have heard about Shopware yet, but you have to keep Shopware in mind as standardized e-commerce platform. So some words about Shopware. We are Shopware. What is Shopware? Shopware is a standardized e-commerce platform. So emotional shopping on any device, playing content on any kind of device type, differently per customer, differently per potential customer, and of course playing your strength with your content, with your unique content in cooperation or playing your strengths, as I named it, to separate you from your competitors, and this on any device type. So emotional shopping on any device, this is one of our main things we have on our roadmap. So mobile first is a very important thing for us to be able to present your content perfectly on any device type to any kind of customer. Some figures about Shopware. We're now 17 years at the market right now, with 110 employees here on site in Schöppingen. I will explain where it is. We're working on the e-commerce system of the future. 1,200 partners, of course, realization agencies, internet bureaus. So in the Dutch market, we have right now 24 cooperation partners who can be of help in realization, adaptations, template design, of course. And with the 54,000 live installations of Shopware, we are able to present a stable, robust system. So we're getting all the feedback from our customers and our partners and placing this feedback, improvements, bug reportings in the roadmap, so to really produce a stable, robust, and of course performance system. We are based here in Schöppingen. This is the headquarters I'm right now sitting in here in Schöppingen. Population of 6,000. It's about 30 kilometers to Enschede, so we are near to the Dutch border and can be very quick on site in the Dutch in the Netherlands to do presentations, to be of help for our customers as well as our partners, to do trainings, presentations, whatever. So under one roof, we are able to communicate internally very quickly to be able to implement all the feedback into our system, to be really able to have a stable solution. The Google Trends, you have to see the development, the evolution of Shopware. So in 2010, we got open source. So before we had a licensed versions, about 900 installations, and with getting open source in 2010, the system got spread. So developers could install it for free, test around, give us the feedback. We implemented the feedback. With the feedback, better quality in the system, more functionalities, better stability. So and so the system spreads until 2017, where we are not right now the market leader in the German market. Ahead Magento, ahead other systems, ahead enterprise solutions, and this is something we want to reach also in other markets too. Right now we're focusing at the Benelux market, and the UK market is next biggest market in Europe, and so we're trying to reach potential customers, potential projects. So if you have a look at Shopware and compare it to other systems, normally there's no way, as I name it, every time way besides of us regarding the functionalities, performance, and of course at least the total cost of ownership if you compare in these points too. We have three important parts in Shopware: technology, sales, and design. So these are the owners of Shopware, or three CEOs. So Stefan and Sebastian Hamann are brothers, and Stefan Hein, a friend of them, founded the company and are active in the company. So they are in charge of the different segments in Shopware. So technology, sales, and design are in one hand regarding the ownership. On the other hand, the C-level is active in the company, so we can get in direct touch to them, direct communication to them, and this is very important, not to separate the C-level from the product itself. Important point at this, we are 100% self-financed. So we have no investors, no venture capital. So we can really define our roadmap towards the needs of our customers and of course of our partners who realize the projects for our customers. And we don't produce our system for ourselves, but for the ones who are working and operating on systems based on Shopware. So we have one promise, of course, our motto. We are open, authentic, and visionary. So 3 big points in Shopware. So we are open spaces, open offices, direct ways between the different departments, direct communication to our partners and customers. I named it. We have an open issue tracker. So if you see something, what is missing in Shopware in the standard, because we are a standardized solution, you can submit us your improvements, submit us bug reportings. Everyone can see every ticket of everyone. You can vote for this, so the community using Shopware can directly be in charge, of course, of the roadmap of Shopware. So open is a big point. The next big point is authentic. So we know where we're coming from, and we try to get in touch to everyone who we are working with on an eye level. So we know who are we in contact to, and you can reach us at any time. You can stop by here in Shoppingen. It's nearby to the Dutch border for a cup of coffee if you want, and you can get in direct contact and direct discussion with us. And at least very big point in e-commerce, it's a very quick evolving segment in software development. So we are visionary. So 10% of our turnover directly goes into research. So we are testing right now with AR, augmented reality, with VR, virtual reality. So we have internal, like a kind of holodeck with all the new hardware stuff like the Oculus Rift or the Microsoft HoloLens to test around, to set up extensions for the standardized solution to be able to present it to the market as the market needs it. Like 3D files will be compatible in the next version of Shopware, so you can implement 3D files to present your customers a new experience, maybe on item detail pages. So visionary to have an eye on what the market will need in 3 years, in 5 years, in 7 years. This is very important for us, and we're working on this. And at least, our main vision is to revolutionize digital trade and create trend-setting e-commerce solutions for a global community. So we are growing, we have to grow, of course, and now getting in touch to new markets and implementing all the needed functionality, third-party systems for the new markets, and of course, as I named it, the new technologies which will pop up, and we will implement this in our standardized solution. But let us have a look at the software itself. So I set up some USPs which differ us from other systems. Of course, we can deliver every functionality other systems provide too. So every common and known functionalities are integrated in Shopware too. Of course, you can extend it modularly with the help of plugins, more than 2,500 available right now. You can do own adaptations. You can get set up own functionalities in form of plugins. Plugins important, of course, to keep the main system be ready for updates. So you can update the main system with an automated update process from out of the installation itself very easily. And of course, your template design and your plugins will connect to the new version of Shopware further on. So one point, and I started with emotional shopping on any device. Very interesting functionality in Shopware is shopping worlds. Shopping worlds, it's named shopping worlds because you set up shopping worlds for your customers. You play your content, upload it with emotions, big pictures, play your strength, as I named it, and this can be done in a very easy way. And this not only on the front page, but also for any kind of subcategory. You can set up landing pages to play your content where you want and to whom you want. So you define for which category, for which customer group, and at least for which device type you want to play your content. Maybe it does not make sense for mobile devices to play in HD video, so but on a desktop device. Or for my B2B customers, I don't provide big banners, but more product information. But for the B2C customers, this is very important to keep them interested in your content. And of course, at least the longer a customer will stay on your shop, the higher at the end the conversion will be. So the shopping worlds can be set up for any kind of device type. So really creating a story, creating a brand like this ski world, so really creating and setting up emotion, and this on any kind of device type. So the content will fit on any kind of device. As it can be in tablet device type in landscape or portrait models, or a smartphone tablet or portrait models. So visiting a local store, for example, getting on the desktop version will break sometimes, but with shopping worlds we try to avoid this break between off and online, and of course to break the different contents for the different device types. So having a really round feeling for the customer, anyway the customer gets in touch to you. So this is very important for us, really a mobile first approach. It has to make sense to present all functionalities intuitively for customers on any kind of device type. So let us have a look at the shopping worlds. This is a tool via which you can play really the content. As you can see it here, we have the front page, for example. There's some free space. So we get into the administration, call up the interface for setting up this, and there you can see 2 empty spaces. Just place a banner in this, define the image you want to show. Click on Save, then reload the front page at the end, so you can have a preview before you set it live, of course. And this for every kind of device type. Click on Save and reload the front page, and the new banner is online. So you don't have to be a designer or developer to change content, or to place a banner, to place a text, a video element, an item slider, a supplier slider, or whatever, to refresh your front page. It's intuitively to be used. On the base of the shopping worlds, which is a grid system you can define in rows and lines for every kind of category. And you define, of course, if the content shall be in a fluid modus, so the single elements pop next to each other, or just resize, or something like this. We had a look at the offline stores. In the offline stores, the investment is very high to create really a brand building. High emotions, to define the walking path, placing the right products next to the right products, highlighting products, and we implemented this in an e-commerce solution. On this grid-based system, we created a functionality called storytelling. With the storytelling, you can define different chapters. The customer can swipe around to your content, so you can create really stories the customer can walk through. You can combine video elements, like in this case, a recipe, and of course, with an image combined the right products in a so-called side view element. And clicking on the side view element, like in an offline store, the customer can grab this item with a hand and can have a closer look at this item. And of course, all touchable, so a customer can swipe around, but he never will lose his way on your story you're presenting to him. This can be perfectly used in B2C shops, of course, but on the other hand, we have more B2B shops using this functionality to present the history of the company, production processes, and so on. Really presenting the content, because also in B2B, the users of online shops getting younger and younger and are used to use touch devices, and for this it's very important to be able to play the content on the different device types. So this functionality also, it's responsive and can be played on any kind of device. What we saw here, in the video, this is the graphic is has been switched a little bit. So this side view element really pops up. The customer pitches with his finger on the shown image, and the side view element pops up and plays all the products you want to show him in this context. And I named it before, the quick view. Pitching with a finger on the shown item will switch, pop up, and quick view slider. The customer can swipe around, and of course can get more information regarding the product. As it is also in the offline shops. So hanging the shirts over your hand or over your arm and test it, and you can reserve this products and then buy them, or you can directly go to the products if you want to get even more information. Gesture control. So mobile first, it has to make sense really for also the smartphone and touch devices. Pinch to zoom, swiping around, it's everywhere possible in the front end and in the design of Shopware. Even with off-canvas menus, so on the smartphone devices, the search bar will pop up from the side if you click on search, or even the shopping cart will pop up from the off-canvas menu. So it can be intuitively used on any kind of device. And to play content is very important, even from SEO perspective. We try to provide as many functionalities. So of course, Shopware source code is SEO friendly to the current status of Google requirements, for example, and we try to provide to our customers from out of the box functionalities which make it able to present more content, SEO friendly content in the front end. One example is digital publishing. By this, you can set up in the installation itself banners. So this is a storytelling shopping world, and we open the digital publishing configuration, and then we set up a banner. So there's a text placed on the banner, and we just add with a few clicks a button. So a new button which can be translated simultaneously in every language you want to provide in your front end. So one time setting up this responsive banner, forwarding and linking it to a product, for example, or to a category page, click on save, and then reload the front page. As you see, it is responsive, so can be one banner for all languages, for all device types, so no more in Adobe Photoshop. Reload the front page, and now we see on the left side there is the additional button. The special point at this content pages, which are set up with digital publishing banners, this text you see is not only readable for your customers, but it's HTML5 text. So it's SEO friendly. It's content, real content for search engines. So it's a very easy way to set up banners and then, with a few clicks, responsive banners for all languages with content text on this this banners. So it shall be easy for you to work with the system, of course, and to produce cool customer experience in your front end, but with no needed knowledge in development or design. So functionalities out of the box. And playing the content, on the other hand, is very important. Playing your products where you want to play products. For this, we integrated a functionality called product streams. What is this? So let me explain it to you. So you set up filters for your existing items in your shop. Maybe a sports shoe, in this 3 colors from these 2 brands, and they shall be in stock. So otherwise it won't make sense. And this product stream can be played in the front end, so it filters, so the green and the orange shoe are left over. And this can be automatically rolled out in the front end in a category. So you can set up a category maybe with all products older than 30 days, or setting up a sale category, so with all items having a pseudo price or whatever. But you can define different filters, like category filter, color filter, or whatever. Or you can roll it out as additional tab on the item detail page as cross-selling. Or you can roll it out in item sliders in the shopping roles. So you have an element, via drag and drop, you place this element into the front end and combine it with a product stream. And the stream is dynamical. So if you import via an ERP system new products, or you set up manually new products, the product streams check, hey, there's a new shoe, this blue one, and the shoe automatically will be rolled out everywhere in the front end where you connected this product stream. So it's very easy to play new content dynamically, and not combining, for instance, a category with a product, or product with a category, but combining a category with a filtered stream by your own conditions. These are some examples which are we implement in the standard of Shopware to make you able to play your strength, of course, in a very easy way where you wanted to do. And a standardized system, of course, these are some basic functionalities, some USPs. I named it. We have more than 2,000 extensions available. So you can set up your system modularly as you need it, like a kind of toolbox. With one click, you install and plug in the functionalities available. For instance, multi-save pay. With one click, you install multi-save pay, and it's included in the checkout process. So just setting in, of course, your access data to multi-save pay, but everything else is automatically done. At least Shopware is available in 4 versions, but at least we have one technical product. So we have one technical core, so no different products we are working on, and you can upgrade between our versions at any time. So no new installation needed. The system grows with your needs. Additional functionalities, additional support you might need, or even in the enterprise version, special B2B functionalities. And the green one, as you can see it here, it's the open source version called community version. It's for free. You can download it, install it within seconds with an automated installer, a first run with it, and then you can, of course, start working. And as your needs grow, you can upgrade at any time. So the system is flexible and can be integrated, of course, in any kind of e-commerce environment. Right now, I named it, we have more than 54,000 customers. We are not focused at different branches, bigger shops or smaller shops. So they're coming from the whole branch, all e-commerce landscape. Here's some maybe better known brands. But as I named it, upgradable is a system at any time. So maybe a few examples just to have an imagination what can be done. Like Rausch. Rausch is the manufacturer of chocolate. They decided to sell only online. So get rid of all offline sales. And they set up the shop very individually with an kind of chocolate configurator, so a cool customer experience, but also this available on any kind of device type, so it's responsive. Gastra, you might know, they work with storytelling, playing emotional content, and of course with a banner mapping, like for instance, and with a quick view. So it's very nice to get in touch to the brand Gastra, and in combination to the possibility to do the sales online. You might know Borussia Dortmund, one of the Bundesliga clubs of Germany. They launched their B2C and B2B portal at the end of last year on Shopware. So they work with high emotions, like a configurator, and for every player, they have a player page, player landing page, really direct information about the player, direct connection to the customers, really setting up high emotions. And with the shopping world's functionalities, they can change, the marketing department can change the content as they need to. So it's very easy to set up landing pages, maybe for an campaign, Easter campaign, autumn campaign, whatever, within seconds. And of course, maybe one B2B example go in. This is an B2B only shop. So even with banner mapping, and they integrated an configurator for their products, but for B2B only. So even there in B2B, creating emotional content, it's an important thing for our customers. And one smaller example maybe at the end, Sasse, this is a local distillery here in Schöppingen. They just relaunched their shop on Shopware 5. This is an example of the smartphone view, playing the content next to products, and all touchable, and of course a nice experience for the customers. And they're making nice turnover via the shops. For instance, here with the off-canvas menu. So it's a nice experience. So at least, thank you for your attention. So a little road trip through some USPs of Shopware. If you're interested, if you hope you have some questions for me, I'm glad to be able to answer them. Otherwise, you can get to us in contact via sales@shopware.com. We can schedule individual appointments for doing an individual presentation of Shopware. Of course, we can forward to you individual demo accounts. They are online for 30 days, so you can play around, test the system, getting a feeling for the system. Additional information can be found, of course, on shopware.com. And thank you for your interest. And are there any questions to be answered by me?
Okay, Jan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Jan, thank you very much for the presentation. Let me look. I think there is a question.
Yeah.
We have one question. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm going to read. What is the option for analyzing? Analyzing user behavior? I haven't heard anything regarding these possibilities. User behavior. So we're a standardized content-driven e-commerce system. So of course we have analysis functionalities included. So statistics, figures about turnovers in the different categories per item, by customer age, by device type, and so on. This can of course be exported via CSV or XML to be handled externally. There are some professional systems we're partnering with, so really professionalized analysis service providers, which get all the data from out of Shopware, and working on this for you. Of course, we're working on this in the future too. So, like the customer stream, like the product streams. In short term, we will be able to present this filtered streams by products also for customers, for instance, and then you can define, of course, separately for each customer different content. This is something we're working on. We're in direct contact, as I named it, with customers as well agencies, and we always try to find out, because 54,000 installations, we have to produce a stable, robust, standardized system with analysis
have a look at our public demo, for instance, Shopware Demo CO UK, you will find in the point marketing the analysis functionalities. Besides of this, there are experts, professionals who are doing only analysis, and of course this can be connected to Shopware as well. So many functionalities out of the box, and of course, yeah, being able to connect it to the ones who are only concentrating on things like this.
Okay, thank you very much for answering this question. I have another question from Marijke, and her question is, can Shopware be integrated with Account View?
Account View. Actually, I don't have Account View on my mind, but yeah, for coupling to external systems. So Shopware has an open REST API by which you can connect any kind of system, getting all the data from out of Shopware, and of course getting the data into Shopware. So you have to define which is master, which is slave, which data has to be synchronized from where to where, and when from where to where. And I named the plugin system in Shopware. So if you have a functionality which has to be integrated in Shopware, this can be done in form of a plugin which connects to the main system, to the engine, and then the engine is updatable at any time, and your extension can be used further on. But Arthur, do you know Account View? What I do?
No, I don't know what Account View, what she means with Account View, but if you want, can you bring her in contact with you after after the webinar. There's another question. There's another question, and maybe it's also good that you're answering it after the webinar, but the question is, what is, in your opinion, the biggest plus for Shopware compared with Magento? And maybe it's better than I bring you in contact with the person after the webinar.
Yeah, let me name one thing. One thing is we are self-financed, so no 250 million venture capital from China, which has to be paid back. And the other thing is the stability and the performance of the system. And continuous system, like the technical break in Magento. This is something we are not working on. So you have a stable system, a future-proof system, and like the migration which is needed from Magento 1 to 2, this is something we cannot follow. So this is if you want to have a future-proof system, and of course, you're not at the wrong choice to have a closer look at Shopware. But anyone who is interested, anyone who is interested in a migration, we have a migration white paper and so on. No problem.
Okay, I think there are no more questions for now. So I want to thank you for the presentation.
Graag gedaan.
Ja, oké. En voor de luisteraars, de volgende webinar, even de agenda. De volgende webinar-agenda, en dat ziet er als volgt uit. De volgende is op 4 mei en die gaat over e-commerce succes door duurzaam retourbeleid in samenwerking met Shopping Tomorrow. De Shopping Tomorrow expertgroep moet ik zeggen. Dat is de expertgroep Delivery and Services en PostNL. En tijdens deze webinar ontvang je praktische tips over om het retourbeleid optimaal in te zetten. En minstens zo belangrijk hoe je retouren kunt voorkomen. Dus zet deze vast in je agenda of schrijf je gewoon in. Dat kan ook gewoon. Ga naar onze website. En dan kun je alvast inschrijven. Dan weet je zeker dat je erbij bent. Tot slot. Ik wil iedereen bedanken die vandaag heeft deelgenomen. Ik wil Jan nog een keer bedanken voor zijn presentatie. Wij zien jullie weer op 4 mei. En dan wens ik iedereen een fijne dag. En daar sluit ik mee af.